Okay, yay! Oh my gosh, I'm getting such good lighting from this window. We're in my craft room again, where I said you would never see again. We're here. What I have decided to do today is sit down with all of you and go over my weight loss folder. Weight loss folder! Yeah. Alright, so I am a tracker. In case you don't know, I like to track my calories and what I intake. They don't really go in the folder. I was doing that for a while, but no. But I do use my Fitbit app to do that. So I track my calories in there. I didn't know enough about nutrition. All of these times that I've tried to do this, I just haven't known enough about nutrition. So this time around, I was like, I'm gonna really track things for at least 3 months. I started on October 20th, really trying to track things. And it's been amazing because I've learned a lot about how many calories are in certain foods, what I can have more of, what I can have less of to stay within that caloric deficit. Because that's what we're aiming for, right? With weight loss. That's what I've been doing, and it works for me. If that will not work for you, I'm not saying do it. I am not a professional. I'm just someone who is on their specific weight loss journey, and that is what is working for me. If I ever become obsessive about it, I'll stop. But I didn't clock anything during Thanksgiving week. I was off work all week. I think I clocked things like the Sunday and the Monday, and then no, it was Thanksgiving week. It was a holiday. I wasn't worried about tracking things, right? I was enjoying the holiday, enjoying the season. What I wanted to do today was sit down with you and go over my handy dandy notebook. But this is where I track my weight. I do some journaling in here. I put my goals in here. If I find any specific triggers, I'll write about them in this. And it just helps me keep everything in one location instead of having 14 things. So I have my folder and I have my Fitbit and my Fitbit app on my phone. And that's it. That's all I really use to track what I'm doing. I don't know, there's something about writing it down. There's something about writing things down that is just nice to me. I've already rambled for 5 minutes. This is going wonderfully! So I wanted to sit down with you today and discuss where I started, where I am now, what my goals are. But basically I'm going to talk about my highest weight, my starting weight when I really started this journey, because I've started these journeys over and over and over again, just never on YouTube. So this specific journey, my goals for November, where I rated in those, and then what my goals for December will be. So to start out, hi, if you're new here, almost 6 minutes in and we're getting there. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Sassy Sarah, and I am on a mission to lose about 165 pounds. Welcome. If you feel like it and you want to, feel free to like this video, subscribe, and ring that bell so that, or maybe it's this way, I don't know yet. I don't watch my own videos to know which side it's on. Is that weird? But ring the bell. Hit the notification bell so that you get notifications anytime I post new videos. My highest weight came on that I am aware of. I was feeling heavy, man. I was feeling heavy. And even though I've been overweight all of my young life and obese all of my adult life, I had never felt that physical heaviness before. Like, I always knew I was bigger, but I was still dancing in musicals, and I was still working out at the gym, and I was still doing these things. And I never felt heavy and just bogged down by my own body, right? But I started to feel this way for months. And it was June 24th of 2020, the awful year that is 2020, that has led to some of the most amazing realizations of my life. It was June 24th of 2020, and I got on my scale and I weighed 331.7 pounds. That's a big number. But I just remember being heavy, and that was in June. And so at that point in time in my life, I was like, I had just quit smoking. But at the time, I was still like struggling with this not smoking anymore thing. So I remember like I hit that weight, the 331.7 pounds, and I was like, I have to do something about this. But I don't want to do anything drastic. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go on like I don't want to go like keto or low carb or anything, because I'm setting myself up to fail. I know that. I've done the programs. I've done the MLM programs. I've done those things. I cannot drink a shake for my meal 2 times a day and then just eat once. I can't do it. I cannot do that. If that works for you, that is great. I'm so glad. And if that's sustainable for you, great. But for me, that was not going to work. And I knew that. And so I was like, I just need to start with small changes, tiny changes. A truck just went by. I was on a roll, truck. I needed to start with tiny changes for myself. That's what I needed. And I have a friend of mine who has lost a significant amount of weight. She's had a massive weight loss journey of her own. And I remember when she first started out, she started out making one change. And I remember thinking that one healthy choice, just make one. I know what my biggest vice is when it comes to foods, consumables, at all. My biggest vice is soda. That's my biggest downfall in life. That's my biggest vice. That has always been. And I decided I was going to switch from full flavored sodas, or full calorie sodas, however you want to refer to them, to the diet 0 calorie version. That was it. That was the one change. So I went from drinking full flavored sodas to diet sodas. And slowly that morphed into just drinking that and just drinking that. Slowly that morphed into drinking water half the time and diet soda half the time. And then that morphed into, I'm going to drink a diet soda maybe once a week. And if I want carbonation, I'm going to have a carbonated water. That's how I've overcome that vice, which is amazing to me. I'm so proud of that. Anyway, slowly started my journey on June 24th, 2020, my highest weight of 331.7. And then on October 27th, 2020, I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this. I was like, Sarah, you're going to do this. You are going to sit down with yourself and work through your food addiction and lose weight. And for the first time, I didn't doubt that when I said that to myself. So on October 27th, 2020, I started this journey, this specific one, at 324.7 pounds. So from June to October, I had lost 7 pounds. That's not a lot, but hey, it's still loss, right? It's loss for not even trying. I wasn't even trying to lose weight then, and I lost weight. I do weigh in every Sunday. So for November, I started on November 1st. I weighed in at 320.5 pounds, which was a loss from the previous week from the 1027 of 4.2 pounds. On November 8th, I weighed in at 318.8, which was a loss of 1.7. On November 15th, I weighed in at 315.7, which was a loss of 3.1. On November 22nd, I weighed in at 314.8, which was a loss of 0.9 pounds. And then on November 29th, I weighed in, which was this past Sunday, I weighed in at 315.1, which was an increase of 0.3 pounds. It was Thanksgiving. I was expecting that. Just saying, I was expecting it. Not a big deal at all. So in total, from June, I have lost 16.6 pounds. For current, 9.6. So currently, from my starting weight on October 27th, I've lost 9.6. So it looks, other than if I take Thanksgiving out of the equation, because I knew I was going to gain there, it does seem that right now I'm looking at a trend of lose a significant amount, 2 to 3 pounds, lose like 1 pound. Lose 2 to 4 pounds, lose 1 pound. That's about the trajectory that I'm seeing. That will change over time, and I'm just going with the flow. But if it gets to the point where I see that it's constantly going up and it's never coming down, I might have to reevaluate what I'm doing. When I started on October 27th, I decided I was going to make myself a list of goals each month. I also want to preface this with, before I read what my November goals were to you, I do want to preface this that I do use the 12 steps to help me work through my food addiction. So you're going to hear things about steps in my goals, and that's fine. My November goals were, and I'm going to tell you where I rated myself, because I graded myself on these after November was over. So the first one was to lose 5 pounds by November 30th. Did it. A+. Way to go. Completely done. Did that. The second one was to eat 8 ounces of veggies or fruits per day. I rated myself about a B+ on that. I would say that I did really well doing that, except for Thanksgiving week. And maybe like another day or two, but pretty much I did that. I was really good about doing that. Plus a banana's like 6 ounces of fruit right there. But no, I eat a lot of vegetables. You will hopefully see that. So I gave myself about a B+ there. Walk 1 mile per day. I rated myself a B there. I did not do that at all Thanksgiving week, nor did I do it the weekend before and the weekend after. Like, I literally just did one again Monday. So not my best. So I rated myself a B there. Number 4, 1 additional workout 3 times per week. I failed that one, big F. I think I did 1 additional workout 1 time. I think I did it once. And then I said, yeah, we're just going to focus on walking. And I think I needed to do that. Number 5 was complete step 3 by November 6th. And I did that. So A+ there. Number 6 was complete up to the inventory portion of step 4 by November 30th. I did that. That was an A+. If you know the steps, you know what I'm talking about. If not, that's okay. You don't have to. That's not your path. That's my path. The 7th one was have half of my quilt for my brother and sister-in-law. I could do this and let you actually see it. It's pretty. Have half of that done by the end of the month. That is done. Half of it is done. So A+ there. Just barely though. So I technically gave myself an A because I just barely got it done. Weigh in every Sunday. A+. I do that. I do that very, very regularly. First thing in the morning when I wake up. And then number 9 was drink 100 ounces of water daily. I rated myself about a C minus on that. And when I say that, I mean that's just pure water. I'm not counting in coffee, sparkling water, anything else. Just pure water, 100 ounces of pure water. So I rated myself about a C minus on that because I didn't do great at it. I usually hit around 72 to 90 ounces per day, sometimes going over, sometimes having less. And then drink coffee without adding sugar, any added sugar, so no flavored creamers that had sugar, no nothing. I got an A plus on that. So I'm very proud of that because that's a huge thing for me. So I love my coffee the way I love my coffee, and I will take those calories. I will. That's how I like my coffee, and it's fine. But I wanted to see if I could do it, and I could. So that was November. What are my goals for December? The first one, lose 4 pounds by the end of the month. I think that's doable. That's 1 pound a week. So I think that's very doable. 2, walk 1 mile per day. I'm going to stick with that until 1 mile becomes very comfortable. And when 1 mile becomes very comfortable, I'll move up. But right now it's still not. But I'm also doing the walk away the pounds videos, which are a little more intense than just a regular walk. Number 3, 1 additional workout 2 times per week. So since I wasn't able to do it last month, I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to go down a day. So instead of trying it 3 times per week, I'm just going to try it twice a week and see what happens. I think I can fit that into my schedule. I think it won't overwhelm me. And I'm really starting, after last month, I'm really starting to get into the notion of I can't just sit there. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that in a weight loss journey, but now that I'm starting to be a lot more active, just sitting on the couch gives me anxiety. My anxiety heightens if I'm just sitting there for too long. The 4th one, finish this quilt by December 20th. Number 5, weigh in every Sunday. I'm going to keep that as a goal until it becomes a habit. Because sometimes it's not a habit and I'm like, ugh, but usually I remember. Number 6, drink 100 ounces of water per day. Once again, we're adding that in there. I really want to get that hydration going and keep it going. Number 7, meditate 4 times per week. 1, that's the magic number on my Fitbit app, and I think that's helpful. That's like 5 minutes. Some of them can be 2 minutes. A little guided meditation, a little time to just breathe and self-reflect. Number 8, finish half of my step 4 inventory by the end of the month. I want to have that done. I really want to start digging into my food addiction. Number 9, eat low carb 1 time per week. Just 1 time. 1 meal, not even a full day. 1 meal per week. I want to eat low carb. 10, finish Christmas shopping on time. Those are my goals for December. I keep them in the back cover of my binder here, simply because they're more accessible that way and I can remind myself what they are instead of having to flip through. Then when I'm done with them, they will go into this and January will be put on the back. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to finally share my weight because I know people are going to start wanting to know that. So I wanted to share how much my highest weight was, my starting weight was. My goal is about 160 pounds, but I'm not dead set on that. It's not like, yes, I have to lose this much. I don't feel that way. 160 to 175 is about what I'm looking at. It's about what I'm comfortable aiming towards. And even then, sometimes I'm like, if I can just get to 199, if I can just get to 199, if I can hit Wonderland, oh, can you imagine? I can't imagine. I haven't been under 200 pounds since probably middle school. or at least like freshman, sophomore year of high school. I would have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I will do a whole video on the things I wouldn't know about being not obese. Would anyone care? Probably not. Does anyone care about this? Probably not. It's fine. I'm doing it for me, really. I'm doing it for my accountability. I'm very grateful to anyone who watches my videos or comments on them. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, ding the bell. I'm so happy to be able to share my journey with people, especially people who don't know me. Because to me, that's the good stuff, right? Keep living your life. Keep doing awesome. If you're on a weight loss journey, share that with me below because I want to be there for you. Bye!